Yeah, my people, what is happening in America today is a big shame. Honestly speaking, if you look at the election, the counting of the ballots, you can only see such thing in Nigeria. In fact, seeing these things, I begin to wonder if the US election is that credible. It's not because I'm supporting Donald Trump, but the evidence are there.
I'm wondering what's going on here. This dude has a fit about something. And then flips off a ballot and then crumples it up. That's not voter fraud. I don't know what is.
Yeah, where can I find a handful of them?
I don't know, man. Hey, I'm almost finished with the boxes today.
All right, brother.
Hey, not a problem, man. I'm gonna see if I can get you some like a little nice little handful.
Oh,
what's your unit number?
You're gonna get a handful?
What's your unit number?
322. You gonna get a handful?
I'll probably put I don't know, maybe. If it's in there, I ain't doing it.
And you'll put some in there for me.
I might, man.
All right,
See
brother.
what I can do.
A postal worker in Nevada offered our undercover journalist a handful of ballots that was sent to the wrong address. This is another example of USPS voter fraud.
Project Veritas have posted a story in the last couple of hours that alleges some cases of voter fraud in Michigan. Have a look and make up your own mind.
Tell us where you work.
I work in the Traverse City Post Office, more specifically the Barlow branch.
Your boss told you and your colleagues something that shocked you this morning. What was it?
We were issued a directive this morning to collect any ballots we find in mailboxes, collection boxes, just outgoing mail in general, separate them at the end of the day so that they could hand stamp them with the previous day's date. Today is November 4th, for clarification.
Who is your boss and what is his title?
Jonathan would be a direct supervisor, yes. As of right now, he is the opening supervisor for the Barlow branch post office. So and this is anecdotal, carrier down in another office said they watched the postmaster doing it. If it were just a typical day, it would be clerks doing it up at the distribution center.
So 8 p.m. election day, November 3rd. The Court of Appeals ruled ballots have to be received by that time. And what were you told?
To separate them today so they could mark them with yesterday's date and send them through the express system to wherever they needed to go.
This appears to be an attempt to circumvent Michigan law and allow late votes. And you said there was a hamper where letter carriers were supposed to leave their ballots. Where are the ballots now?
They were putting them into express bags to go to the distribution center. In regards to a hamper, there was a standard hamper that all letter mail is supposed to go to, and they had a tub next to it that we were supposed to put any ballots collected today into.
Yes. What made you come forward?
That's sketchy. I don't like sketchy. It screams corruption. Also, knowing the post office's leanings politically, it didn't seem quite right.
What is your message to other postal workers who see things like this?
Report it. How are we supposed to have any integrity in this country if we are just going to let things slide based on a scaling issue?
Are you afraid of retaliation against you?
I've had whistleblower policies backfire on me in the past, so yes.
We'll have to reach out to Jonathan Clark for comment. Hey, is this Jonathan?
Yes.
Hey, I'm a reporter with Project Veritas, James O'Keefe here, and I have information that you guys have been stamping ballots with the previous date, November 3rd. He just hung up the phone on me. He just hung up the phone on me.
Gave us mail-in ballots, and despite the fact that there are examples of thousands of ballots being mailed across this valley in trash cans in apartment buildings, people getting as many as 18 ballots to their homes, we knew these rolls were unclean, and we were told that signatures would save us from all fraud. But to date, we still have not been able to observe these signatures or meaningfully challenge a single mail-in ballot out of hundreds of thousands of casts. We firmly believe that there are many voters in this group of mail-in people that are not proper voters. In the last many days, we have received reports of many irregularities across the valley. We believe that there are dead voters that have been counted. We are also confident that there are thousands of people whose votes have been counted that have moved out of Clark County during the pandemic. Today, we have a voter, Jill Stokey, who was denied access to vote. She showed up to vote, and she was told someone had already cast her ballot, and she was denied the opportunity to vote. We are filing in federal district court here in Las Vegas. We're asking for emergency relief, TRO, and injunctive relief. We're asking the judge due to all of these irregularities, to stop the counting of improper votes.
It is very, very sad that we're here in the city that's really the birthplace of our democracy. And this is among one of the most anti-democratic things I've ever seen or encountered. And it's not just here in Philadelphia. This is going on all over the country. We have filed a lawsuit. The lawsuit actually required that when these mail-in ballots that you know are highly suspicious anyway, this form of balloting has always been considered the most prone to fraud. That's according to the New York Times when it didn't apply to candidate President Trump. Well, we were supposed to be allowed by law to observe the counting of the ballots. Now, observe means, to any intelligent person, being able to look at it. The way it's interpreted by the Democrat crooked machine of Philadelphia is that the observers can be 20 or 30 feet away, never able to see the ballot itself, never able to see if it was properly postmarked, properly addressed, properly signed on the outside. All the things that often lead to disqualification of ballots, or make it very easy to dump 50,000 totally fraudulent ballots because they're not observed. This went on for 20 hours. While all of you thought there was some kind of legitimate count going on here in Philadelphia, it was totally illegitimate. So we went back to court, and we went before a Democrat judge. No need to tell you what the result in Philadelphia is if you're before a Democrat judge. Obviously a political hack who doesn't know the meaning of the word observe. Observe means to be able to look. Not a single Republican has been able to look at any one of these mail ballots. They could be from Mars as far as we're concerned, or they could be from the Democratic National Committee. Joe Biden could have voted 50 times as far as we know, or 5,000 times. The ballots could be from Camden. Philadelphia, unfortunately, and I would say this about my own city, has a reputation for voter fraud. You have a reputation for dead people voting, and we're going to go look at just how many dead people voted here. I didn't think we'd have to do that, but we will. And you have a reputation for people being bussed in from Camden voting here.
We've seen ballot boss snatching. Some places you see them burn ballot papers. And I begin to understand the connection between the Nigerian political players and the Democrats. You remember 2015 they had a relationship, and I said to myself, they didn't perfect it in 2016 and Donald Trump won. This time Democrats have perfected the act of rigging. This is one thing I believe the Nigerian politicians have taught the American politicians, their counterparts in the US. But don't get it twisted. I want you to watch these videos. These are verifiable fact, proof that Democrats are doing everything possible desperately to win this election. Watch it. I'll be right back. You've seen it for yourself. There are more and more and more of this. I'm not saying this because I'm supporting Donald Trump, but any person that understands the process of electoral activities anywhere around the world will condemn this act. We see it happen here in Nigeria. Seeing it happening in America is a big shame, because America seems to be like a role model. Europe seems to be like a role model. Yes, we've seen and we've heard that rigging, they do it in these developed countries. But seeing it in this glaring magnitude is mind-boggling. And I tell you, the world is heading somewhere. God help humanity if these guys succeed. Keep watching. Keep your faith alive. Those of you who are supporters of Trump, don't give up. All right? This is a fight not between Trump and Joe Biden. This is a fight between light and darkness, between goodness and evil. May God forbid this thing to happen to humanity. Honestly speaking, what is happening is so disappointing. Nigeria, when I don't see where our politicians don't set the pace for the US people, to emulate only negative things. Well, that is all I can bring to you while we still wait for more result. No relenting, win or lose. Donald Trump, you have won the heart of many because you stood, you fought, and I believe you will conquer. I'm signing out. If you're new on this platform, please like, share. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. Masu Chinet Peters. If you want to follow my personal stuff, you can just follow me on Asozo blog, Instagram, Facebook, and even on YouTube. Subscribe on it and get to know more about me. I'm signing out. Stay safe.